For the dual wheel application, we would use the dual wheel kit. This again is for the inside, and this is for the outside. The fittings here on the end are designed so that they can be cleaned out with air. They'll chuck onto an air hose to clean them out. And they will also chuck onto either one of our manual pumps or our automatic pump. So it's a dual purpose tool. So first let's do the outside tool. To do the outside tool, we'll remove this chuck that we had on here, drop it in the water. I'll install the new chuck, the outside one, clips right in. Again, I have two valve core removers, one with a valve core, a spare valve core installed, and the other one without. Now your wheel configuration or even the shape of your valve will vary depending. In some cases, and generally you want to position the vehicle in such a way that your valve is either somewhere at 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock or somewhere in between. You don't want it typically at 6 o'clock or 12 o'clock. It becomes more difficult to grab it. In this case, I can grab the valve core this way, but it is more typical. It's more typical to be on your knees, to reach across from the back, grab your core, rock this a little bit. Rock it a little bit, and it'll go on. Open up your shutoff. Push your button. The pump will cycle. It'll put the preset amount in, and then it'll stop. You'll open your shutoff. Remove your valve. Reinsert your valve core. Install your ring so that you know that you've treated this tire. Again, we haven't set the air pressure yet, but that'll come when you go around the vehicle to ensure that you've set everything. Now let's do an inside dual. For an inside dual, we'll go ahead and change our chuck. And we'll use the inside tool. The inside tool is threaded to thread onto the valve. You need to make sure that the valve is facing straight, which you'll do with a screwdriver or a tire tool, because you need to have a straight shot on it. You go ahead and thread on to your valve. The valve will typically be in an opposite hole. This tire was just mounted up wrong. These two wheels were mounted together wrong. You'll take your tool here. Lines up just like the short one did. Go ahead and unscrew your valve. Pull your chuck. Open up your fluid shutoff. Push the start button. You'll see the hose is jumping, which tells you the sealant is going through the hose inside there. This is the reason for the second core. I'll normally use two of these shafts. I just didn't do it. So we've got the shut off. We're going to shut the shut off. remove the hose. You can let it sleep. Turn the tool to put it in. Screw your valve back in. Screw your valve back in. Remove your tool. Unscrew the outer portion of the tool. Put your little rubber ring on. Reset your air pressure. And you're done. So now you know how to, this is how we would treat the outside dual and the inside dual. There are variances depending on your access. It is a very rare event when you have to take the tires off. But according to how you're set up, you will adjust your procedures